Hi guys, welcome to my channel. This is Artsy Evolutions. I'm just gonna keep continuing working on this piece that I've been working on the past two lives. Yesterday morning I kind of worked a little bit more on the eye. I kind of defined it, added some more details, and today I'm just gonna add a couple of more details all the way around. And like I mentioned before on my videos, I'm not sure like where I go. Never have a plan. I just kind of go with the flow. I kind of let the canvas direct me where to go. So let's see where it wants me to go today. So I'm just gonna add some details. We'll see what happens. I'm gonna do some purples. Some blues in here. Love working with blues. It's my water bottle. I'm gonna take this out the way. It's gonna be in my way. I'm gonna drench this purple here. Some water, just regular water, nothing special. Oh, that turned into a heart. Gonna mix it in there. I want it for it to be watery, a little bit soupy, but not too like a thick, creamy soup. A soup of color. And let's see where it takes me. Gonna be using a sponge. Hi, welcome in. Thank you for coming. Just working on the last painting that I've been working on the last two lives that I've done. I added some details yesterday morning on that. I kind of defined it a little bit better. And now I'm just gonna add some details and textures all the way around. Thank you so much. I appreciate the love. Yeah, so I'm just gonna add some details. I'm not sure where I'm going with it. I always like to do things. I let the canvas basically direct me on where to go, and it kind of, you know, releases a little bit of pressure. So you could just kind of go with the flow. So I'm just gonna add some details. I'm doing purple, and I'm just gonna use a sponge just to kind of add textures all the way around. I try to put it where you guys could kind of see. And let's see where it wants me to go, right? Sometimes I get like tunnel vision here, so if I don't look at the comments, I apologize. I will do so, and I will get back to you guys. Thank you. Thank you, Michi. Thank you, Marilyn. Thank you, was it Bibiano? Yes, it is. I love eyes. Hi, B. Thank you, Bibiano. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right. Thank you. The eye, you know, it's the windows to our soul, you know. That's really where most people's stories are told. And you could tell a lot about someone. You could tell a lot about someone by their eyes. And I feel like it's such a sacred thing to have. So eyes, ever since I was a little girl, I've always been super attracted to eyes. Oh, sorry. I'm doing it off camera. This is like my third live, so I apologize if I suck at this. So I'll get better. I promise. I promise I'll get better. But this is what I'm doing. I'm just basically stamping some textures in there. Kind of hard. There you go. Hopefully you guys could see that. Like I said, I'm just gonna let the canvas direct me to, you know, where to go about it. And I don't like perfection, like perfect perfect doesn't exist here. So the crazier, the wilder, the better, right? I'm just gonna stamp it around. Add some textures. Nothing too crazy. I don't want to overdo it. Less is more, especially when you do abstract. I love doing abstract. So, you know, simplicity goes a long way. And then I want to do it so you guys could see. I'm just gonna do it, and then after I'm done doing this, I'll show you like how it's coming about. Because I need to get better with my equipment. I need to get a better tripod. Let's see. Oh, well, I guess we're gonna go there. Just random, nowhere in particular. Let it drive you, right? Let it direct you. And that's usually how I do all my pieces. If you can see on the wall what I have here, usually like, this is like my style. And it's gonna turn out to be something like this. And this is all about, you know, no plans going in with it. I just go in, choose the colors that I want, and then I just, whatever it wants me to do, I'll do it. I'll be submissive towards my paint, towards my canvas, right? Let's see. And let me show you what I've been stamping so far. Just textures here, some here. I try to get like, so I'm gonna be working with blues and purples at the moment. Hi everyone. Thank you so much, Toxic. Hi, Mets. Hi, Sierra. Oh, thank you. I appreciate the love. Hi, Akabi. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. I suck. Hi, Shadow. Thank you so much. I appreciate the love, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys are amazing. I hope you guys are enjoying your day. Make sure y'all eat. Get your energies up. Take over the day. Thank you for being here. My daughter's at work, so I am painting for now. And I'm always home. I love painting. I'm a homebody. So I'm just doing like a nice little light blue. I just mix it in with white. And I'm kind of going to go next to those blues that I previously, let me see if I could do it on camera. I'm gonna do it right over it. I have to get a better tripod, like, or maybe I need to like angle it in a different way so you guys could see what I'm doing. Got a little piece of hair there. I should have put my hair up. Just gonna go over there, over this one right here. I was not liking that. Get my towel. Just gonna wipe this off. I think I'm gonna go with a pink for this one. I'm gonna do the lashes. This one's candy pink. I use apple barrel for now. It's all I could afford, right? But I like using apple barrel. I like their colors, and I never have any issues when I use them. So I'm just gonna do the lash, and then I'll show you how it comes out. Kind of like to angle it in different angles just to kind of give it a little bit of, you know, personality. Let's go off base right there. And then I might do one here. I'm gonna go over. Let me show you how that looks. That's the lashes. And I go back and forth when I add my details. And I use a lot of different things. Different tools. Anything goes. Could be a pencil, could be a popsicle stick. I use whatever I find, and then I'll use that, and it just adds different textures, you know. And I'm just gonna add a little bit of, just gonna dot some stuff around with pink. And I'm gonna go where the purple is. And again, if you see that I'm quiet, I apologize. Sometimes I get like super focused. Just adding some dots around. Right there. And I think I'm gonna do one in the middle right here. Like a half one, there you go. That's cute. She cute, she cute. She a cutie patootie. Oh, I think I'm gonna do one right here. It's like the shark. Dun-na, 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 dun-na. Where do we bite? We're gonna bite right here. Stamp it. And I don't want it to be perfect. Me no like perfect. Oh, I think I'm gonna do some blues. Some blues in here. Let's do like a nice little light blue. Ooh, let's do one right next to it. Hopefully you guys could see somewhat good. I don't want to go too crazy with the dotting. I'll give it some dots. All right, where else can we go? I want to make sure you guys could see. Thank you, Billy. I appreciate you. Hi, Miss. Yes, I did paint this. I do these paintings. I know it's like a super weird angle, so it's hard for you guys to kind of see, but I do eyes and I do a lot of abstract and texture work, artwork. Yeah, so this is basically what I do. This is just the beginning of my process of how I create these canvases. Kind of have my own little style. I could show you one that's finished. So basically this is what I do. That's just one style. And then this is like another style. It's just abstract. I always say the weirder the better. Let's see. Oh yes. Can't forget to like wet these, because if I let these dry, I'm not gonna be able to use them anymore. I'm just gonna add some water on my colors. Just gonna use this sponge to just add different textures all the way around. I think I'm gonna do dark green. I feel like it needs a green. This one's Christmas green. I love green. And I'm just gonna go randomly in random places. Let's see if I can hold it like this so that you can kind of see where I'm gonna go about it. And I'm gonna go all kinds of different directions, and I'm gonna add different, you know, pressures. I might go heavier on some areas and lighter on others. I feel like I need some on this side. And I'm just gonna angle it like that. Maybe go on the edge. And then go straight and then go down. I'm not gonna add too much pressure there. I just want like a little line. And here, just a tiny line. Yeah, like that. I'm gonna add some things around here. I just don't know yet how I wanna go about it. Depending how everything else starts to look, then I'll know exactly what I wanna do. But let's see. Where else can we go? Let me put it so you could. Little cookie fell. Alright, where else? Hi, thank you for coming by, stopping by. Just working on this painting. Been working on the last week or so. Just adding some minor details. Let's see. I'm gonna add some purple. Just gonna stamp. Don't want it for it to drip. Maybe some light purple. think I want this to drip right here. Little drip, drip right there and right here. You want to give me another drip? There we go. And then maybe like right here. Ooh. I'm going to put another one right here. Gotta get more of this paint. Wet it a little bit. There you go. That one took a little bit. And that's how I do like my drips. Gonna do the same thing with the blue. Gonna try to see if I could do it in a way where you guys could see. Kind of want a little bit of drip there. Just gonna let that. Maybe do one more. Nothing too fancy. Maybe like one right here, overlapping that. And that one went a little bit overboard, so I'm gonna take my towel and just dab it. There we go. Let it drip a little bit more. I'm gonna take my dryer. It's gonna be loud, so I apologize. I'm just gonna force it down a little bit. Dry. It's gonna be loud, so I apologize. I have to dry it just a little bit. Gotta dry it. Because if not, I know it's loud. If I don't dry it, it's gonna keep like dripping and it's gonna go overlap the eye, and I don't want it for it to do that. Gonna take a little bit of control, but okay, it's coming out so pretty. I love you. Now, trying to think what else I want to do. Let's see. I'm not sure. I want to do something right here in this area. Sometimes I have to like look at my canvas for a little bit and stare at it like a stalker. And then until the idea will pop in my head and the vision will come up. So I'm just trying to think. Oh, okay, got it. I think I'm gonna do like a lime green. So yeah, let's do that. Gonna do this yellow and some Key West. It's like a nice little light baby blue. It makes like this pretty green, like a fluorescent neon green. Once I mix it out, I'll show you. But every time I mix those two colors together, it's like my favorite. I don't know if you could see. It's like a nice slimy, like Slimer or Slime. I forgot his name from Ghostbusters. I love that green. But anyways, I'm gonna do like some triangles. I have this little sponge and it's like a triangle, and I'm gonna use that to stamp it. I'm gonna do this area right here. And I'm gonna follow that, and I'm gonna let the colors fade in. Over this one, and then I'll show you how that looks. And then I'm gonna do the same thing over on this area. I gotta get myself in a weird angle. Where do I want to start? Let's start it there. Maybe add one more right here. And at this point, I just go anywhere. Just add it on random places. Especially next to the purple. That will look pretty next to the purple. Let me show you how it looks. That's how it looks. It's pretty, right? I love that green. It's like a neon fluorescent green. think that's basically all I'm gonna add for today. I don't want to go overboard. I kind of want to take a little step back and look at it for a little bit and see where to go about it. So this is basically it for now. Thank you for stopping by, hanging with me in a little bit on a Sunday. This is Artsy Evolutions. I like to do little surprise live pop-ups. This is like my probably 3rd or 4th live. So I'll get trying to get used to it because I'm super shy and stuff like that. And sometimes I just be like laser focused, tunnel focused on this. So, but anywho, thank you so much for stopping by, hanging with me while I add some minor details on my latest new project. But yeah, this is how she's looking thus far. And for those who came by and hung out, thank you, and thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. I'm not sure when I'm gonna do my next pop-up, but stay tuned. I usually announce them before I come in. And thank you. Bye. Happy Sunday and have a great day. Ciao.